Hey, how's everyone doing today? This is your host, Cody Hostry, bringing you our first installment of the Crown Homes Real Estate Lofty training videos. Before we get into this segment, which is going to be setting up your initial profile, I wanted to give you guys a couple tips. Obviously, you don't see the initial setup page that you guys will be seeing at first when you first initially log into here, as I've already created a profile within Lofty and been using this for quite some time. On your guys' end, what you're going to see are a couple steps to take initially when you first log in, such as integrating your Gmail email into the system so that it can use that and also send you all of your notifications to your email as well as to the CRM database. I recommend using the same email that you're going to use to communicate with clients on your end. Also use the same one for your system so you have consistent branding across all those platforms. That could be either your Crown Homes email address that you've been set up with, a specific team email address, or if you're one of those people, a solo agent that just wants to use your own email, you can certainly do that as well. I recommend, again, if you're using one email to communicate with clients, that's the one you're going to want to integrate into Lofty as well. Another key feature and thing that I want to point out to you guys is how you actually take all of your previous leads or previous database and incorporate it into Lofty. You're going to want to do that via a CSV file. And when you do upload those leads, one key note I want to make is to make sure if you're looking to use any of our AI integrations within the system for your leads, particularly the old leads that you're uploading to the database, I would make sure that you click company lead rather than that of a private lead. It sounds a little scary initially. It sounds like everyone within the company will be able to see your leads, but I can assure you that no one's really going to be looking at them. Rob and Corey aren't ever going to go in there and mess around with your leads. But if you upload them as a private lead, yes, theoretically, it's only going to give access to you and your team. However, you're not going to be able to use any of the AI integrations. So I wanted to make a quick note for you guys that if you want to use the AI integrations in any capacity with old leads that you're bringing over from an old brokerage or database, you want to make sure to upload those, again, via a CSV file and make sure to mark them as company leads so that you can actually use the AI integrations. With that being said, after you do those first couple initial steps, the two primary ones really being uploading any new leads or old leads, I should say, into the database, as well as integrating your Gmail account. The next thing you're going to want to do is actually create your profile within Lofty. And how you're going to do that is up here in the top right corner. You're just going to go ahead and click. Then you're going to click this icon right here. From there, it'll bring you to this page, and again, you're going to want to fill out all this information. So first name, last name, whatever email address that you previously integrated into the system, you're going to want to put that right here on your email address as well. Your actual cell phone number that you're using to communicate with clients with. So if you have a work phone and a personal cell phone, I would put the work phone in here. If you're someone such as myself that you're just doing everything off of the personal cell phone anyway, you can put that right there. Make sure you mark your position accordingly, whether you're a broker, agent, associate, whatever the case may be. Most people are just going to be an agent, such as myself. And then again, you're going to want to upload a headshot right here. My personal recommendation is to make sure, again, to have consistent branding across all platforms. Whichever headshot you're currently using on any marketing pieces or within email signatures that you already have established, I would use that here as well. Again, it's just going to look better, look more clear and concise, and then create consistent branding across all your platforms. From here, another thing you're going to want to make sure that you do is actually go down to this email signature segment right here. Click the edit button and then upload all of your information here. So first name, last name, any license IDs that you have. For me, it's going to be Delaware and Pennsylvania. Your telephone number, email address, the brokerage obviously will be Crown Homes Real Estate. And then if you're on a team, I would throw that in there as well. I've always felt as though the straight line up and down really breaks it up and makes it look nice. And then also, whichever your home address is or your home office address, you're going to want to put that right down here as well. If you're out of the North Wilmington office, such as myself, it's going to be this Silverside Road location. If you're out of Hokesson, Middletown, or any one of the other offices, you're going to want to make sure that you upload your actual home office address there. And then again, Same thing as above, you're going to want to upload that same headshot here so that everything is consistent across all your platforms. Again, this is a quick little thing. This is a very easy setup, but it's one of the first things you're going to want to do as you're starting to get acclimated and get transitioned from your previous brokerage over to Crown Homes. Another quick little tip that I have that I personally do is I check this little box right here to make sure that this email signature is attached to any and all emails that are being sent out either by you manually or via a smart plan, which we'll get into what exactly that is in one of our next installments. With that being said, super excited for you all to be here. As always, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me at any given time. Our next installment is actually going to be back on that first page that you saw at the beginning of this video, which is going to be called your Crown Homes dashboard.